Fans know how to engage with someone who used to hustle.
Where's Draco at?
On the corner, or eventually made it after years of grinding on the underground. But how was a rap fan supposed to get their head around an artist who first entered the public eye like this?
Do you have an accent of some sort?
From the streets.
Oh. Did you go to the 5th grade?
Well, I stopped at 7th if you want to get technical.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes?
Yep. Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Despite the fact that it looked like she would be reduced to a meme forever, Danielle Bregoli, otherwise known as Bhad Bhabie, is somehow...
Yo, she actually made it out of the memedom. Like, she was legit for the first 2 years a fucking meme. No one took her serious. And now, like, people don't even say Cash Me Outside. They say Bhad Bhabie, Bhad Bhabie, Bhad Bhabie.
Still here. But that doesn't mean it's been any easier to understand where she sits in hip-hop or if she deserves to be there. And recently, life has been hitting her with even more curveballs, hence keeping her name in the spotlight. With a messy beef spiraling out of control, she's once again become...
Here's what I want to know. I've never heard of Alabama Barker before my whole entire motherfucking life. Bhad Bhabie. So how the fuck is this, like, relevant beef? Like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck is Alabama Barker? Like, I know Bhad Bhabie.
Center of attention,
but
proving that drama never fails to make someone relevant. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the strange story.
I know she's Travis Barker's kid.
Born and raised in Florida, you probably know by now that Danielle first came to prominence when she appeared on Dr. Phil.
My daughter is out of control. 13 years old, extremely provocative.
Danielle vanished with the keys to my crew member's car.
From the moment that iconic phrase of "Catch Me Outside" was first uttered, it seems like Danielle's life was changed forever. It would have been easy for Danielle to fade into meme status, forever known as the girl who couldn't walk down the street without hearing these iconic words shouted at her. But Danielle decided that she wouldn't be solely defined by that. And amid suing Walmart for using the phrase to make merch without her permission, she decided to launch a music career. Obviously, there was plenty of skepticism to begin with, as we have seen plenty of pseudo-celebrities trying to rebrand themselves as rappers. And understandably, people thought it told us everything about where the industry was at. At this point, my cat could rap and get signed. However, as has been the case for her entire career, Danielle pushed through the hate and naysayers. Little more than a year on from her infamous Dr. Phil episode airing, she unveiled her new alter ego of Bhad Bhabie. Co-written by Audio Push member Price and Brittany B, these hoes hit the Billboard Hot 100. Whether people streamed it because they genuinely liked the song or just wanted to hear
Chat, we should make a catchy tune and use all our power to repost and do this and try to get a song to Billboard one day.
Bad it was, it didn't matter. A stream is a stream and they all count the same. Soon, she signed the deal with Atlantic, and with that, people were struggling to comprehend that she wasn't about to leave the spotlight anytime soon.
Danielle Bregoli, the Cash Me Outside girl, now has a record deal through Atlantic Records.
That's crazy.
I hope the album's coming out soon.
And unfortunately, it felt like a perfect example of the meme rap era we were stuck in at the time.
I mean, I wouldn't even call her a legitimate rapper more than she is kind of a novelty act, you know? However, she's being treated like she is a legitimate rap artist, like a legitimate rap star. Danielle has delivered a product that is pretty much on par with what you would expect from nearly every other popular rap artist who is going for more of a trap-oriented sound. You know, she's on par with nearly everything else, but that's because what is on par, the bar is so low. It's really easy to get in. It's not that hard to make this sound. It's not that hard to pull off this flow.
And while
he is such a hater.
I
feel like every time we see an Anthony Fantano clip, the bald guy who's like with the glasses talking about music, I feel like he's always fucking hating. Like he's just like, I fucking hate this. Like he's like over
why she was trying to cash in. Others weren't so sure. Labeled as an ignorant fool by Chanel West Coast, Bhad Bhabie set the tone that she would be clapping back at anyone who threw shade her way.
But, he's so fucking angry.
You saw
I mean, bro, he got a lot of hate back in the day for hating on X and Little Pete.
What Chanel West Coast said about you yesterday.
I remember that. That's how I know about Anthony Fantano.
I did not know who that raggedy was an hour ago. I just found out who she was. If you're gonna come for me, at least make sure that I know who you are.
It wasn't just small jabs here and there. Some of hip-hop's biggest critics outright accused her of cultural appropriation, such as Hot 97's Ebro, who tweeted that the Bhad Bhabie thing is about white kids wanting to mimic the worst aspects of black culture for fun. And while I've tried to be open-minded and accept that all cultures have been affected by black ghetto street culture, I can never be okay with this shit, cause I'm barely accepting of ignorant ghetto shit. I know most poor black folks are not ghetto fools. They are loving, hardworking, emotionally damaged humans wanting to be accepted by society.
Bro, this take is getting so old, dried, worn out. Listen, I might not be the person to talk about this, but I'm gonna fucking say it anyway. Listen, bro, you can't act black, you can't act white, you can't act this way. There are white people who are ghetto from the hood. There are Asian people who are ghetto from the hood. Black people ghetto from the hood. There are black people who live in nice neighborhoods. There are white people who live in nice neighborhoods. Asian people. It doesn't fucking matter, dog. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck? What is this, bro? All these old ass motherfuckers need to die off. Like all these politicians, these old hip hop rap like intellectuals requires. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. We're all humans. It just depends on who you grow up around, where you grow up. This. Like, it has nothing to do with your fucking skin color, dog. Trust me, bro. I've met hella ghetto ass white people acting a race thing. And exactly, like, it's
but
so
once
boring.
again, Bhad Bhabie had no fear and said that Ebro doesn't know where.
Like, half the people, like, you hear about all this rage on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok of like people talking about politics. Oh, this person did this and this appropriate. Like, it's always these people. No offense, not everyone's like this. If you're not 35 plus and your brain like you can adapt and understand times have changed, then GGWU. But like, so many old people have not let that shit go from how they grew up in the past, and they just think shit should stay the same, and they're just bitching and rambling and going fucking crazy. It's never young people. I mean, yeah, they're sure, but like on a majority of people bitching on social media, in the news, everything, it's a bunch of old ass fucks, dude. Like, can you just die and let us have the world now? Like, you enjoyed your life, now fuck off. Like, bro, especially in politics and everything, bro. Listen, you had your good 45 years running this shit, enjoying life. Now shut the fuck up, take a back seat, and let us handle things.
You can't appreciate turning nothing into something.
Like, bro, when I'm 45, 50, I'm not gonna be looking at kids, you know, or 18 to 30 and being like, man, these kids nowadays and their damn music and their style, they don't know anything. They're appropriating. Back in my day, like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Then I need you to get a new job.
You're chill,
as this conversation kept going on around her, Bhad Bhabie kept downplaying the allegations.
I look at that cultural appropriation shit and I just ignore it because it's ridiculous. It really is. You cannot act the color. Do not tell me I'm acting black because I'm not.
Dang, bro, not 13-year-old Bhad Bhabie like fucking reading everyone speaking facts.
I'm acting, whatever you want to call it, urban. I don't even have a name for it. I just call it me. You can't tell me I'm acting black because I braid my hair. Like, Asians started tattoos. Every single race has tattoos. How come they don't tell me I'm culturally appropriating, however you want to say it, because I have a tattoo?
Considering she was known for being a little unhinged, it was no surprise that she started engaging
Aren't we
in
all
beefs
unhinged
with
as a
other
teenager,
figures,
though?
including throwing hands with the likes of Whoa Vicky.
Whoa Vicky's a mess.
Thrust into fame at the
I
age
remember
of 14.
that fight, bro. The Bhad Bhabie Whoa Vicky fight. It was literally Whoa Vicky hitting Bhad Bhabie like 4 or 5 times while Bhad Bhabie's security guard held her back. Like, Bhad Bhabie's security guard held her like this. Her head was out to the side while Whoa Vicky was punching. Bro, worst security guard ever, dog. First of all, you put her in danger. She can fucking scrap. Like, bro, her bodyguard needed to be like taken out behind the shed and shot. Like, you can even hear her, I think, in this, like, let me go, I can't even fight for real.
Of Whoa Vicky.
Is this so crazy?
Yeah, you see how she's like, you're not even letting me fight? For her too.
Thrust into fame at the age of 14, Danielle was soon given all the world's attention, and she intended
if my bodyguard who I paid to keep me safe and this held me back and let me get my ass beat, I would shoot him. Like, what the fuck what's the point of you? The point of your job?
Harness it. At times, she did so by portraying herself in ways that weren't necessarily appropriate. And right away, there were people concerned that this could be a serious problem.
The one thing that sort of disturbs me about Danielle's music, there is like kind of a slight quality of over-sexualization of her by people in the industry, and she's so young, you know? She's just, it's a little...
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone a secret. Because this is a big talking point. Is the industry that she's working in sexualizing her? Yeah, for sure. A bunch of creeps in fucking Hollywood music, this. But as far as the consumer, everyone's like, she shouldn't be doing that. She shouldn't be dressed like that. And there's obviously some things you shouldn't do before you're a certain age. But like, bro, just when I was a kid, you know, under 18, I wanted to act like an adult. I wanted to start emulating adult things. Young girls are gonna do that. It's your job, not even your job. You're fucking be a human being. That's not a creature, not a pathetic little worm. And don't sexualize them. Just let them wear the little outfit. Let them have fun. Listen to their music. You don't have to be like you just don't take it any type of way. Like obviously there's certain things that cross boundaries, but like at the same time, bro, like shut the fuck up. People are like, oh my god, she's showing her ass, bro. Why are you paying attention to her butt, dog? She's making a song for people her age or whoever. Like,
it's a little creepy.
And sure,
he's like, she's over sexualizing herself. Look at her. Her butt's out. Her stomach. It's creepy. Bro, normal motherfuckers don't realize that. I didn't listen to a Bhad Bhabie song like, wow, her outfit's skimpy. No, because I'm not fucking weird. So, you're the one looking at guy's textbook weirdo.
Sure enough, this would be a problem, with plenty of people, including Mr. Beast, talking like she was an adult.
And he did say that he enjoys the Catch Me Outside girl and thinks she's funny, so...
What? Let's be real, you wouldn't put your dick in her?
I mean, it's
probably not.
That's crazy.
I was
enjoying someone
yes.
and putting your dick in someone is a whole different story. Yeah.
She's like years old. She probably has AIDS already.
I don't think she's 14. They're too big to be 14. That's
She
just
seems
older.
Mr. Beast is wilded. Hope when you guys said I wouldn't do it, she's too young.
I don't think she's real.
Rumored to be in flings with Kodak Black, Trippie Redd, among others, she even found herself getting hollered at by boxer Adrian Broner, who said, "Text me, crazy girl." And in the aftermath, he said that the problem was that she
That's
was
crazy.
presenting as much older than she was. Nobody wants to date a kid, he said. But I fault Instagram for not having people's age on their profile. I thought she had grown the way she was out here moving.
Dog. Okay, if someone obviously doesn't look older than 30, and you're over, 20 or 18 or whatever, just ask their age, dog. Like, how are you gonna jump into sexting, nude, sex, being sexual, with never asking their age? Not once, like, yo, how old are you, by the way? Look it up. Just get to know them first. Yo, how old are you? Where are you from? What's your favorite color? Before you go, all right, let's see that booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, do some groundwork.
With songs like Hi Bitch and Gucci Flip Flops taking off and even hitting gold, she became one of the most divisive figures.
Like, how do you get to sexting before you ask them basic things about themselves? How do you get to nudes before you ask them basic things about themselves?
Hip-hop. But she wasn't without her supporters like Lil Yachty.
Yo, real quick, I saw you were in the studio cooking something up with Danielle Bergoli. Yeah. What do you got to say to people that are saying she's not a real rapper? What's your response to that?
Suck my dick, she is. She harder than a lot of niggas.
Is she?
Oh God.
Yeah.
And Cardi B, who said that she was proud of her and that her growth was beautiful. I'm hearing she's making a lot of money. I'm talking about millions. When people are making big money, I respect it. I don't give a fuck how they make it. But to others involved in her come up, such as Dr. Phil, they had reservations
Dr.
about
Phil
what
still
he had
hates to
exposed
this
to
day.
the world.
This phrase that got turned into a whatever, a meme or whatever they call it, just went crazy. And she was nominated for a Grammy.
Drugging, robbing.
I'm serious. I take no credit or blame. I just did what I could. Does she have talent? Have you ever heard any of her music or anything?
I have no idea. I've only seen her on your show say, "Catch Me Outside."
Yeah, they say that somebody signed her and paid her millions of dollars. What I hope now is that
two old bald dudes over 50 sitting in a room talking about 15, 16-year-old Danielle Bergoli. And this is the Joe Rogan podcast, whose main demographics is also a bunch of older men. Seems so mad how he supports those bad kid camp. Oh, the Dr. Phil camp's shut down and he was sued for it and a bunch of investigations. Dude, it's funny. not help them. He still does, yeah.
She's surrounded by mature people with business heads on their shoulders and development people that will actually guide this in a way that it's not 15 minutes.
Against the odds, Bregoli, who claimed that she had suffered abuse at Dr. Phil's turnaround camp, had become a success story. Now armed with the backing of a music...
The ranch was in Utah, and I've heard a lot of locals, people talk about it. Apparently no one was allowed around it. Cameras weren't allowed around it.
Industry
it was
giant
sketchy.
in Atlantic Records, Danielle had achieved more than most people thought she
Bro,
could.
I will say this. People, I don't want to say the most hatred, the most hateful time period, because obviously there's like racism and stuff, but like, as far as just like the most common hate. Like, you'd be like, yo, I love fucking oranges. People are like, fuck you and your stupid like. Fuck oranges, you're weird for that. Like, people are just hate on anything now, dog. They just love that hate. There's like, people are just bitter and sad and miserable. Like, they don't even actually hate. They're not even actually mad. They're not actually trying to insult you. They just don't have anything else to do. They have no other personality. They have nothing going on for themselves. They are literally just full of shit. What's wrong with you? That was great.
Because after all, it's not like she was claiming to be or attempting to be the greatest artist of all time.
Did you always want to be a rapper?
I always loved music, but I don't think there was ever anything in me that was like, oh, you're gonna be a rapper one day. Like, I just went into it how it came.
What did you want to be?
I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to work in medicine. Something about like taking care of people.
Do you think you're a good rapper?
I don't really care if I'm good or not. I definitely don't look at myself as one of the best people ever. Do I think I'm good at it? Yes, but I don't think I'm like top tier.
To date, Bhad Bhabie's music career has really only amounted to one
mixtape
and around 25 songs. So it's no surprise that in 2021, she parted ways with Atlantic. Naturally, getting dropped by a label might seem like an indicator of failure, but instead, she was about to earn more money than she ever had in her life, even if not everyone approved of how it went down. Say what you want about Danielle, but she's always had an entrepreneurial mindset. After leaving Atlantic Records, she saw it as a strategic move rather than a setback. In an interview with Variety, she credited Kanye West for bringing attention to the importance of artists owning their masters, which made her realize how valuable it was to have full control over her music. She pointed out how major labels often dictate an artist's collaborations, release schedules, and earnings, sometimes keeping up to 80% of profits. I feel lucky to be 18 and now I get to own mine going forward. I have my own platform to get my music out to my fans. I'm going to just put out my own music on my label, but I am open to signing other artists, she claimed. I have a platform to help launch them, and I want them to be able to own their masters as well. But while platinum selling singles, endorsement deals, and a beauty brand all exploded the teenager's net worth, everything changed for Bregoli just days after she turned 18 years old. Wasting little time, Bhad Bhabie set up an OnlyFans account. With a subscription price of $35 per month, the overwhelming demand for exclusive content from Bregoli resulted in her making over $1 million in record time, thanks to the mix of subscriptions and
Jesus, $1 million on a month. $1 million in a month. $270,000 on messages.
Generous tips from users. Not bad for 6 hours.
6 hours!
On Instagram at the time. We broke the fuck out of the OnlyFans record.
That's what I'm saying. All these horny dudes are just waiting for her to turn 18.
What no one realized at the time was that this move pulled her back from the brink of financial ruin.
I wasn't really thinking much of it at the time, but I was actually broke as fuck before I started OnlyFans. Like, my mom was in control of my money, so she was doing whatever she wanted to do, and I had a $500 limit on my card.
But her financial struggles didn't last long. Over time, OnlyFans became so lucrative that by August 2021, she claims she made enough money to retire if she wanted to. But even though she was engaging with the platform, she certainly had no respect.
Why the fuck does she look like James Charles in this photo?
For the people who signed up for it so hastily. In an interview with Caleb Presley, she went as far as to suggest that they should be behind bars.
You joined OnlyFans the night you turned 18?
I think so, yeah.
And people subscribed right away?
Yeah.
Should they be in jail?
Yeah.
Since then, she became 16th on Forbes' top creators list and reportedly made $57 million since 2020.
57? My brother, that says 75. Add another 25 mil on that hoe. Put some respect on it. And that twin. Damn, bro. James Charles looks like he has cancer too then. Jeez.
And at one point, it was rumored that she made $23 million in July of 2024 alone. As a result, Bhad Bhabie recently declared that, I'm 80 million in. How about you, baby? But even that kind of money hasn't been able to buy her peace of mind. As at every turn, Danielle's personal life has remained in turmoil. For one thing, her relationship with her mom has persisted long after the Dr. Phil days. In fact, Danielle has revealed that her fame was no accident, and that her mother had always been plotting to turn her daughter into a figure of infamy. This came to light on the High Low podcast with Emily Ratajkowski, where she revealed that her mom had always been working towards getting her on the show.
I actually found out on my 19th birthday that my mom had been emailing Dr. Phil since I was 2 years old. I didn't know like what I was walking into.
Of course, when you were 13.
On other occasions, Bhad Bhabie has continued to speak out about the abuse she suffered at her mother's hands, and the control that she attempts to retain over her. My mom shows the same pattern with everyone coming into my life, Bhad Bhabie wrote. At this point, it's her, no one else. I live my life in fear of this lady every day. She's mentally sick, and I'm scared of what she's capable of. Don't think I have her around because I want to, she continued. Every time I ask her to move out and offer to pay in full for a house for her, she threatens me and threatens my boyfriend and friends. I truly feel like my only way out of this is to die. Even if I put her in her own home and remove her from my life, that won't stop the threats and abuse. Despite everything that she suffered through, it's difficult to escape the first impression of who you were. And with the unlikely longevity that she's had, she feels she deserves to be known as something more than the Cash Me Outside girl.
Call me the fucking youngest female of the decade to go play. Call me some shit like that. Call me the fucking Gucci flip-flops girl, the high bitch girl, the girl who got a fucking $1 million makeup deal, the girl who made over fucking $50 million on fucking Only. Call me whatever the fuck you want. But when you try to find a way to just be annoying about something, it's just kind of weird.
And these days, courtesy of—
I will say this, bro. These people be making over 5 mil and still being stressed out over internet comments, getting in beef and shit like that. Obviously, family issues like that doesn't go away. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I made over $5 million, bro, I would get a warehouse. I'd be having fun, chilling with you guys. A lot of you guys, I would be hanging out. I wouldn't be out here fucking... I would just try to enjoy my life with my friends and people I care about, dog. Like, you have all the freedom to travel, to, like, learn about yourself. Go into like the Himalayan mountains, go to like a Buddhist temple and experience that where only like 30 people have ever walked foot. Live my happy little... Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy. I would just... I don't know. I'd be off social media.
Of the drama she's in, she's probably accomplished that. The only question is whether being involved in one of the messiest and pettiest hip-hop beefs in recent memory is the rep you want.
You can't say... I'm gonna stop here. Bhad Bhabie, hip-hop, yeah, sure. This isn't a hip-hop beef. This isn't rap beef. This is like TikTok, Twitter beef. Alabama Barker is not hip-hop rap. Shut the fuck up. There's like, oh yeah, the epic rap battles. Tupac and Biggie, Drake and Kendrick, and Bhad Bhabie, Alabama Barker. Those are historical rap hip-hop moments. It was a good little diss. It was fun, entertaining to watch, but calm down a little bit.
2024 was a mixed bag for Bhad Bhabie. In March, Danielle and her boyfriend Levon welcomed their first daughter, Callie Love, to the world. After dating LV since August of the previous year, it seemed like she was building a life that might have been free of dysfunction of her past. But another shock was on its way when she let the world know in November of 2024 that she had cancer. Revealed amid accusations of an eating disorder, Danielle let the world know what was really going down, writing on Instagram that she's sorry her cancer has made her lose weight. I'm slowly gaining it back, so stop running with the worst narratives.
And he looked like he was like 35.
Despite how difficult it was, she remained determined to push through and even underwent a nose job along the way.
I'm literally 21 years old, battling cancer.
She's 21 now? Damn, chat, we're old. I thought sis was still like 19. I mean, I guess 21's not that far off. Wait, how old is this? How old is she? Dang, she's 23 now? Damn. Don't do it. So, when the Cash Me Outside meme happened, I was 16. That's crazy. 15 or 16. That's crazy. It does not seem like that long ago. That shit was forever ago. What the fuck? What the fuck, chat? That was 10 years ago. What the fuck? That was 10 fucking years ago! What the fuck? Cash Me Outside was 10 years ago.
how long I'm gonna be here for. You think I'm not gonna get my body and my face right and do everything that I wanted to do? Once I found out I had cancer, first of all, I was so happy that I was pregnant. I was so happy that I was doing something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a mom. If you don't think I'm gonna live my life to the fullest and do everything I want to do without a care in the world about what you, or the next you got to...
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you want to get a nose job, do all this shit, and you have all this money, like, why are you stressed about what people
say about me?
Bro, I'm broke as fuck. I ain't got all this shit, and people be judging, hating, always got something to say about what I'm doing, bro, and I don't give a fuck.
I'ma do me, like always.
Give me some bands, and I'll show you I still don't give a fuck.
When you're suffering through an ordeal like that, you need people around you. But where Danielle thought she'd found security and safety in Levon, she was about to realize that she was just in another toxic relationship. Rather than getting time to enjoy being a new mother or recover from what she dealt with health-wise, Bhad Bhabie would find herself in a major dispute with none other than Travis.
She looks like Sabrina Carpenter, low-key.
Barker's 18-year-old daughter.
Well, in the last
Alabama
little video.
Barker. According to Bhad Bhabie, Alabama stole her man and claimed that there would be repercussions for doing so. I told LV, next time I catch you, you gon' be with them. Followed by another post that simply read, single. Later, she explained that the real issue wasn't just the alleged betrayal, but the fact that Alabama had once tried to be part of her circle. She claimed that she wasn't angry as much as she was hurt, emphasizing that she usually keeps to herself and only spoke out because she was tired of seeing Alabama pull the same moves with other women. In her eyes, while men will do what they do, a woman knowingly interfering in someone's relationship, especially with a new mother, was a different level of disrespect.
Like, you get, like,
Levon, however, immediately denied all of it. On my kids, you lying, and that shit you saying fabricated. LA know how you get down. You looking bad online after you just dropped. Lying.
I'm not gonna lie. How old is this guy? Oh! Bro is old. We hate to see it. Bro is old, that old, going on Instagram beefing with your baby mama. Damn, bro. How old? 37?
Knowing what I've been through this year for your personal gain is crazy. From there, things only got messier as allegations of domestic violence began surfacing.
Bro's almost 40. You lying out your ass. LA know how you get down, bitch. Like, bro, shut up, you old motherfucker. Oh, lordy. He's too old for this. And when did they have a baby? She was 20, so how long have they been together? Dating him. She's 23. They started dating in 2020. She's 23. The math ain't really mathing on that. Wait a minute, chat. What? What?
During an emotional IG live session, a visibly shaken Danielle shared her side of the story, claiming that Levon had accused her of cheating with Chief Keef. However, based on what she revealed, the so-called infidelity was nothing more than her answering a
2002. How old is someone born in 2002 right now?
Call from Sosa, raising concerns that the situation was less about cheating and more about control and manipulation.
Levon went to go lay down. I go to lay down with him. When I get in the bed, Sosa calls me. Levon answers my phone. It didn't say Sosa at the top or nothing. It was just the phone number. But Levon answers the phone and you hear Sosa's voice saying, Danny, what's up? Or Danny, where you at? I was the one that cheated first. I cheated by calling Sosa from the jump. After Levon answered the phone, he busted my lip, broke my phone,
I tried to stop him from leaving, and when he was trying to close the door, I put my hand in the way, so he accidentally slammed my hand in the door. My hand was literally hanging, my teeth were loose. It was just a whole big thing. I'm trying to wake E up, and I'm telling E, take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, the phone never hung up. The phone never hung up, so Sosa heard all this shit going on, right? E's drunk as fuck. He's like, Danny, go lay down. And I'm like, bro, okay. So I call Sosa, and I'm like, bro, I need to see a doctor. Like, I need to go to the hospital. So he comes and picks me up.
As for Alabama, she immediately denied the claims, stating it's clear that he is manipulating her, feeding her a distorted narrative to justify his behavior. His actions reveal a lack of disrespect and consideration for others, and it's painful to witness her continuing to support him despite
Alabama
this.
Put him
LV
on blast.
deceived me, something I have evidence of, including messages, claiming he wasn't actually LV, that he was single, and that he didn't have an Instagram account.
Who the fuck is this LV dude bagging all these like famous random girls in LA?
Pointing fingers at me, I suggest looking at the source. With both sides sticking to their own versions of the story and no resolution in sight, the drama escalated on
Wait, how old is Alabama Barker? So she's 18 now. So when did this happen? Was 19? The internet says 18, but I just haven't updated it.
January 10th, when Danielle dropped Overcooked, which was a
When did he fuck with her? This dude is damn older than me.
track aimed directly at Alabama, tearing apart her character. A track that accused a 19-year-old messing around with a 34-year-old Soulja Boy and 35-year-old Tyga. And to make it wilder, she allegedly got pregnant by the Rack City rapper. Hating asshole tried to steal my baby daddy. Fucking on Soulja and Tyga got you pregnant. Bars like these had Soulja Boy ready to pull a Drake and lawyer up.
Bad baby. Why the f you got my name in your mouth for? Ain't your baby daddy beating the f out you every day? Don't you got black eyes every time you go live? Ain't you was at my house in Malibu trying to suck my and I said no? So you mean to tell me because I ain't let you suck my you mad you get on this internet lying on my name? Now when I sue your little and take that little OnlyFans money you got, then I'm wrong, right? I'm finna sue your stupid.
Gotta check one. Listen, bro, I think she can go a little farther with the lawyers than you, my brother. She got 25 mil. You got 5. She got money. She got more mil. Bro, you've had like 30 years to be getting this money, bro. You got like 30 fucking years to be getting this money, bro. She got $20 more million. Crazy.
Defamation of character. Want 10 million.
In response, like Alabama clapped back with a song of her own, with bars. Smoke to me is like an exercise, so tread lightly. I was out in LV and LV tried to pipe me. I can't even cap, I didn't know he was your BD. I told Twin to chill, he said, you sweeter than some kiwi. Alongside claiming Danielle was on
that was hard, but
Alabama even threatened to expose her further. But despite her best efforts, some people thought the song wasn't the flex or chess move.
He was big back in the day,
the
like
entire
2003.
song is basically Alabama admitting to everything she's been accused of. An entire song doubling down that you're a homewrecker. But with Alabama not
So bro, unpopular opinion on homewreckers, the homewrecker is the person who cheats, not the person coming in. You know what I mean? Like LV or what the fuck his name is, he's the homewrecker. He didn't have to do all that.
Exactly impressing anyone, Bhad Bhabie was about to unleash the demon on Miss Whitman. Seriously, these bars are crazy. Why this bitch obsessed with me? I just don't understand. You S the D straight out my A. Who got the upper hand? I see why you ain't got no friends. You're Miss I'll f your man. She f***ed on Tyga, killed the baby. I saw the sonogram. Delivered over a sample of Kanye West's Carnival, the diss track went a whole lot harder than anyone really expected.
She be twerking?
Bhad Bhabie kind of did her dirty. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of cooked her ass.
Fresh from cooking her enemy, people thought this was a misguided move from Alabama to get in the ring, given Danielle's reputation. How are you gonna beef with someone who was ready to fight Dr. Phil's whole audience? Alabama thought she could come for someone who was on Dr. Phil at 13 for Grand Theft Auto, but crazily, other people want the smoke too. Since then, Lil Tay had found her way into the dispute, and if
Lil
she's not
Tay is
careful,
back.
she might be next.
Bhad Bhabie, you.
What the fuck? Did this bitch die?
Cloud chasing, twig ass bitch. I see you got some shit to say about me. I see you're still the same cloud chasing ass bitch who's been obsessed with me since I was 9 years old. How come you never want to say that shit to my face? What I've gathered is that you're still a dumbass. Okay, you're just now a dumbass with a bunch of botched surgeries, when instead, what you should have been trying to fix was your brain and your self-esteem. Back in the day, I was 9 years old. I messaged you, and you ain't had shit to say. So if you're so tough, and you're so about it, and you want to catch me outside?
Bro, Lil Tay, if I'm 16 and a 9-year-old is trying to talk shit to me on Instagram or whatever, bro, I'm gonna ignore your dumbass too. What the fuck? She's weird now, though. She needs to leave. She just wants to be relevant again.
Check your DM.
But the craziest
Check your DM. Listen, bro, you already lost if you're on live saying you never responded. Check your DMs. Come on, bro, reply to me. Like, you're already losing.
All is that due to this one diss track, people are now actually willing to give Bhad Bhabie some semblance of respect. Bhad Bhabie's redemption arc is crazy, but above all, the tide of this beef will likely lift everyone involved.
I knew a Bhad
bringing
Bhabie,
relevance into careers that might have been otherwise dwindled. Even if it does feel like a little bit of a downgrade from the warfare we've been experiencing as of late.
Last thing about
This
Lil
beef,
Tay was
following
her
Kendrick versus
disappearing
Drake,
and like
feels
people
like
outing her
MCU
parents
after
for using
Endgame.
her or her brother
Now
or something.
21 years old, Bhad Bhabie has outlasted any perceived ceiling on her career or relevance. And what's even crazier is that she's done it without even making the effort to have a come up in the first place. I never wanted to be famous, she told Variety. I wasn't working my ass off all night trying to make a name for myself. I was handed it, and instead of being an embarrassment and a joke for the rest of my life, I became something successful and something that people can choose to look up for the right reasons or choose not to. I don't give a fuck. As a result, people are now beginning to see the vision, suggesting that even though she might have left middle school in 7th grade, she's anything but the fool she's believed to be. She played Dr. Phil's old ass when she was 14. She's not dumb, never was. She's a decent rapper and an artist, and laughed her way out of her teens straight to the bank. People literally tried to destroy that girl, and she was just a child. Good for her.
Honestly, yeah.
Well for herself.
People hated on her
From
so
past
much, and she was like,
through to
what,
the present
13,
moment,
14 on Dr.
Bhad
Phil?
Bhabie has suffered a lot, and at the moment,
Those
it
eyebrows
doesn't really
were pretty
appear
bad,
that things
though,
are
let's be
getting
real.
any easier.
Like,
However,
that's
what
kinda
is
crazy.
clear is that her relevance is as bulletproof as ever. And now that she's even wound up impressing a few hip-hop heads with her vicious bars, the future might be looking bright for Bhad Bhabie. As always, it's your boy Luesta, and I want to thank y'all for watching today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys.
Alright.